What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to JJD TV. I'm your host, Josh, and Dortmund fans, we are back. We are back in the Champions League against Ajax, a team that crushed us, the last time out. But we get a second chance here with a very interesting starting 11. I've already seen some comments that are cracking me up. We will address it, guys. We will address it. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm excited to be back. Was busy over the weekend, wasn't able to do the match, but Dortmund picked up an impressive clean sheet. So I guess if I don't do a watch along, they'll get a clean sheet. And apparently, if I ever do a Bayern watch along, Bayern will lose. So we're finding something clever here. But I'm excited to be back today, guys. Excited to do the watch along. I'm expecting a good match, but I'm also expecting some type of bounce back for Dortmund. And believe it or not, if we walk out with a draw today, I will be happy, because the draw just separates us that little bit more from third place. And getting a win today, I think it would be tough for us to still get past Ajax, because Ajax has got such an impressive goal differential. And let's not be honest, if we win today, we're not winning 4-5-0. So I think regardless, Ajax got a really good opportunity to top the group. But let's get into the chat now, guys. If you're excited for a little Champions League football today, excited to see Dortmund back in business, be sure to drop a like on the episode, say hello in the chat, put your predictions in. Let us know what your thoughts are on the lineup as well. But we'll start with the first comment of the day, coming from Brian. Says, where is Hazard? Hazard is starting. We'll have the lineup for you guys as well. Alex has seen it, obviously, because Tigges is there. You want to just toss it up? Okay, we're going to toss up the starting 11 for you guys to take a little bit of a look at. Could have at least started Malen. All right, guys, give me your opinion right now. Scale of 1 to 10, how nervous are you the fact that Tigges is starting? Just genuinely curious. I was a little shocked. He did pick up his first goal, playing as that number 9, man. Playing as that number 9 with that little flick-on header. But yeah, this is the starting 11 today, guys. We're going to line up in the 3-4-2-1. Little unorthodox today. We have Kobel in net, right wing back being Marius Wolf, bit of a revelation player, similar to my boy Dahoud last season. Thomas Meunier dropping on the inside center back on the right-hand side, which is going to be interesting to see how he fares there. Mats Hummels as our central center back, no surprise. Akanji out on the left. Thorgan Hazard playing in his left wing back role that he's adapting from his time with the national team. We got Witsel Bellingham as our two center mids, Brandt Royce as the floating cams, and then Stefan Tigges, the man that surprised everyone in the starting 11 today, leaving Daniel Malen on the bench, along with Renier, Zagadou, Mukuku, Paslak, Rachel, Knauf, and Prongacic. So that is the starting 11 today, guys. We'll dive back in, let you guys digest that, and dive back into the comments to see what your thoughts are. As Sebastian is tuning in today, he says, welcome back, Josh and Producer T. Producer T is here. He's rocking the neon kit, which he looks very good. I'm rocking this one, which I actually think I look pretty good as well. Josh, where are you at? I need to rant. Alex, how you doing, my man? Tigges, not happy. Alex is not happy that Tigges is starting today. Good luck to BBB from Yash. He says he thinks 2-1 for Ajax. Yash, why do you always come in here and say good luck to Dortmund and then predict that we're going to lose? You need to get on the right side here, man. But no, I'm kidding. Yash, hope you're doing well today. He says also Tigges isn't that bad. He was decent in the last 2 games. He's a very different type of striker than Daniel Malen is. In my eyes, I mean, he's similar to Haaland in terms of height and what he can potentially do in the air. Very different to Malen in terms of speed, and Haaland's just that beautiful combination of size, strength, pure goal-scoring instinct, his timing of his runs. Haaland is the ultimate striker. Malen right now just looks like he's got a lot of pace but not a lot of finishing, while Tigges is going to be, again, just a very different type of striker we're used to. I don't know if I would have personally wanted to see him starting against Ajax today. I would have probably preferred Daniel Malen, but Malen, let's not be honest, as much as we keep trying to tell ourselves that he could be the guy, he's on terrible goal scoring form. He cannot put the ball in the back of the net. So maybe, I don't know, having a focal point up front with some crosses coming in may be an option. We'll have to wait and see. A lot of comments coming in, guys. Hope you're all doing well. What's up, Josh? Nothing much, man. Royce and Malen have been off of it. Malen a little bit more than Royce. Snipe City says, Josh, long time no speak. How you doing, Snipe City? Hope you're doing well. Jose comes in, says hello as well. How you doing, Josh? Also, how was your cold shower? Chilly, my man. Josh, I missed your beautiful self. You guys are just warming the heart today. What do you think the correct score will be? I think it's gonna be a draw. I think it's gonna be a 1-1 draw. So I'm gonna go for that, guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts on it as well. JJD TV memes says 4-3 masterclass. So a lot of goals. I mean, it's not unusual to go for a lot of goals when thinking of this Dortmund squad, but it is for this Ajax squad. I think they're gonna be tricky to break down. I think that if Dortmund can put up a decent effort, maybe with this new shape, kind of suits the way that Ajax plays, and hopefully get a more level-headed game than the last time out. I'm thinking a little bit lower scoring. That's why I said 1-1, but honestly, who knows? Josh, I think we need to lower our expectations. I said 1-1, Brian's. I mean, and again, even if Dortmund win, like I said, there's a strong chance that we're still not going to top the group because Ajax has done a wonderful job getting the goal differential that they need, and it's putting us in a bit of trouble. Tyler Scott says, I'm super stressed for tonight's game. Yeah, I'm a little bit as well. This is Ajax's starting 11, guys. If you're tuning in, be sure to drop a like, say hello. Let me know if you are an Ajax supporter. And if you are, what are your thoughts on the match today? Because we had a couple different predictions. Eric says 2-0 for Ajax. We got another 1-0 for Ajax. So, you know, it's fair. But this is their starting 11. They're lining up in the 4-2-3-1. A couple of obviously key players. Anthony, someone who I really enjoy watching. He'll be playing out on that left-hand side. We got Martinez in the back. Sebastian Haller up front again. You got to watch him. Scary, scary individual. And Dusan Tadic as well. And Edson Alvarez, for anyone who is a Mexican team national supporter, he is been fantastic with Ajax this season. Very good for the national team as well. And he's one of the most, if not the, well, not to say the most, but he's one of the most important, probably top 3 important players for Ajax. A real balance between that midfield and the attack. JJD TV meme says, I'm 90% nervous. I'm 8 out of 10 nervous. Sebastian says he's not nervous about seeing Tigges start. Meunier at center back. So, yes, center back-ish, but I mean, in a back 3, an outside right center back, which Meunier is going to play, wouldn't make me as nervous as if he was going to play in a back 4, for example. I'm not overly concerned with Meunier playing there. I actually think it might play to his benefit because we know he can be poor going forward. So having Marius Wolf going up and down the flanks and then having Meunier just be that big body, he's got some speed. I think it'll be decent coverage for Hummels in the outside right center back. So I'm curious to keep an eye on Meunier today for sure. Outside right center back does not really worry me. I think Yash might agree. He says right center back in a back 3, it's okay. Belgium has tried him there before and he's done well. I think he's played there before as well for Dortmund the odd time. But Bayern Munich fan has tuned up and said, hello Josh, hope you're doing well. My boy White comes back as a member. Not only as a member, he comes to our legend status member, White. That's our top tier one, right? Legend Royce. Okay, White, we're gonna have to get in. Yeah, you're gonna have to get in contact with us, White, because you are a legend member on the channel. So we're gonna give you the ability to pick an episode coming up soon, White. So if you want to message me on Twitter or Instagram or something like that, send me a DM, White, and you can pick an episode for the near future, whatever you want it to be, Dortmund related, transfers, all that fun stuff. Jason says, I'm an Ajax supporter today. Ooh, all right, financially at least. Jason, I'm assuming you put down a little bet today. If you guys place any bets today, feel free to let me know. I'm an Ajax supporter from Amsterdam as well. Eric, cheers, my man. Wish you guys luck. I hope you guys don't pump us like you did last time, but your team's been playing some beautiful football, and I'm genuinely a little bit nervous. Please, Dortmund, just try for the win or at least a draw. A draw is very important, guys, for, like I said, a couple different reasons. I genuinely think unless Ajax find a way to butcher other results, even if we win today, we're not going to top the group unless we have a massive, massive victory. But a draw is super important for just separating us that little bit extra from the third place team. All right, we got B coming in with a bunch of messages there. I have to put him in a timeout. Thing is with Ajax is Ten Hag. Yeah, excellent manager. Just threw on the Royce jersey. White says, hope Royce has got his shooting boots, Josh. He could have scored 3 or 4 in the last few matches. That is absolutely true. Royce needs to come up big tonight to find a way to get back into winning ways. Snipe City says, Wolf can score a 50-yard screamer. Mark my words. Bayern Munich says, Josh, thoughts on Bayern? Well, I think after the Pokal destruction against Gladbach, they really showed that there's a formula there to potentially take points off of them. I thought Union did a decent job at trying to attack them, but just the pure goal-scoring ability of Bayern prevailed. But it's interesting, the last 2 games, they both won 5-2. So clearly Bayern can score, but they're also conceding at a decent rate. In the last 3 games, they've conceded 9 goals. That's a ton. But again, they're just so deadly going forward. It's hard to ever bet against them. But that Gladbach game was interesting, man. It was interesting. My 5 takeaways was a very interesting one after that. Big fan of Haaland. Sad to not to see him playing tonight from an Ajax fan. So yeah, I mean, especially if anyone's going to the match today, it sucks that you don't get to see Erling Haaland play, and he's definitely gonna miss him. Angie says, if you don't play Tigges now, then when? He can always take him off. That is true. I mean, it's true, but again, Angie, I am a little shocked. I mean, Tigges scored, so I guess you're bringing in someone who's got a little bit of form right now, but I'm having a feeling in the back of my head, if he can't find a way to get into the match, he's going to be a striker that just does not touch the ball. And that's where I'm getting very nervous, because you see it before. He's not the most engaging. He's not going to drop in. He's not going to pick up the ball. He's not going to play out to the wing backs. I don't really think that's Stefan Tigges' game, and I don't know if he can do it at this level. However, he is a big body. He can get into the box, and if he can make proper runs, and he can be dangerous from a set piece. So it's all about how you use Stefan Tigges today. I just don't, if you guys are expecting him, like I said, to come in and ask for the ball and kind of build up the attack from that way, I don't think you're going to get that Stefan Tigges today against an Ajax side like this. But maybe that's a plan. They're looking to get some balls into the box. They're looking to kind of play the game a little bit dirty, and maybe Stefan Tigges' big body could be useful for that. Where are we? 2-0 Dortmund from Oliver. Let's go. Ajax to win outright for plus 125. I figured it was reasonable with the best striker in the world sitting out. All right. All right, Jason, you bet it against us. That's fine. But you did talk up Haaland, so I guess all is forgiven. Angie says we have to draw, and I agree with that. Mr. Carlson tunes in, says, hey, Josh, my friend, what's your prediction? I'm going with a 2-1 loss. Hee. Hee-hees. Come on, Mr. Carlson. What did you... No, I said 1-1, guys. Let me know your predictions, but I said 1-1 today. I think that's what they have to go for. And honestly, if you're Ajax away from home, a draw is going to help you even closer to topping the group, and a draw is going to help Dortmund getting even closer to guaranteeing a knockout position. But that's my mind. I have a feeling this is going to end in a draw. But if Ajax comes out and says, no, screw it, we're going to attack, we're going to take the game to Dortmund, then I think we could be in a little bit of trouble. Josh, we win tonight. Mark my words. All right. Joshua Moore says 2-0 for Dortmund as well. JJD TV meme says, man, it's 1 a.m. here. Yeah, man. Do you know Jude Bellingham? He's a football player. I have heard of him. Heard he's pretty good. Why not Moukoko? It's an interesting question as well, but at the same time, Moukoko's not had really the game time that Tigges has had this season. Not that Tigges had a crazy amount with it, but he does get minutes with the U23s, and he's scored, so maybe this is a reward. But yeah, I mean, the Moukoko situation is one I don't want to touch on too much right now. There is something that needs to be done sooner rather than later, because Moukoko can't just keep sitting on the bench like this. But if you guys are just tuning in, guys, be sure to drop a like. We're at 39. Let's see if we can hit 50 before the game. That'll be our goal. 50 likes before we get going here. Kickoff's in about 15 minutes. Renier deserves some more. Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, I know I say this every time, but why would you want to start Renier over Canal for Moukoko or whatever it could be when, like, he's an on-loan player? He's a player that it doesn't really matter how much we develop, because we're just going to ship him back to Madrid afterwards. But again, he is playing decently when coming on, so I mean, I get your point, but Josh, how can we beat them for that 4-0? Like I said, I wouldn't worry about coming into today's match, guys, and looking to win. I think it's important to get a draw. If we can pull out a win, fantastic, but like I said, regardless of the situation, I'm pretty sure Ajax is going to top this group. Dortmund need to figure out a way to get a point, because it's a decent result. I think that it's doable. We're the home team. It's an okay little bounce back from getting pumped by this Ajax squad. And like I said, that 1 point will matter. Because, for example, if we lose to Sporting, we're level on points with Sporting. We need to win. And getting that extra point just puts us a little bit ahead of Sporting and kind of relaxes us a little bit. Just ordered a Wolf Dortmund jersey. Let's hope my boy doesn't disappoint. Bold, Jose. Bold. A Wolf 1A. I'm wearing a Dahoud one. I mean, my boy's injured, but... Josh, do you have an OnlyFans? I do not. I do not. Not in the corn business. Not in the corn business. Dude, Kobel is so underrated. You are spot on. Gregor Kobel has been a revelation this season. And us Dortmund fans over the last, since Weidenfeller, basically been used to very inconsistent goalkeeping. Gregor Kobel has been nothing but extraordinary. Even in that Ajax match, man. That game could have been much, much worse if not for Gregor Kobel. Are you sure the lineup is a 3-4-3, not a 4-1-2-1-2? Or sorry, 4-2-3-1? I had that debate with producer T. He actually put it in a 4-2-3-1 beforehand. I don't know until we get started here, but if it was a 4-2-3-1, it would be Kobel, right back Meunier, center back Hummels, Akanji, and then it's like left back Marius Wolf, a position that he's never really played. That's the reason I don't think we're going with the back four. It would then be Witsel, Bellingham as the CDMs, Royce out on the left, Hazard on the right, Brandt as our cam, and Tigges up front. I don't think he's going to go with a similar shape to the Ajax destruction that we had last time out, which is why this one makes more sense. Thorgan Hazard plays as a left wing back. He's starting to do it more for Dortmund. He does it at the national team. Marius Wolf, I think right wing back is arguably his best position. You have your two floating cams, which is definitely Brandt and Royce's best positions. And then you have Meunier, who's the only one who's kind of sort of out of position on the outside right center back. But like I said, it's not like Meunier is going to be the guy going forward and creating stuff. I know that this season he has been able to wrap up a couple assists, which is nice for it to see. But all in all, I don't know if we can rely on Meunier doing it in the dangerous areas, especially when you have someone like Wolf, who I think is going to be a little bit more pressing when it comes to creating chances. So I like the look of this, and I hope that's how they start. But it could be a 4-2-3-1. We're going to have to wait till kickoff. Hey, Josh, are you surprised Mullen didn't start today? Yes. I mean, I am not going to lie and say, no, I knew that Tigges was going to start. I didn't. I had a feeling it would probably be Mullen starting. I think that this is one of two things. One, it's rewarding a decent performance from Tigges. Got a goal, give him some confidence, see if you can ride the hot hand. Also a way of maybe punishing Mullen, saying you need to pick your game up if you want to start. A starting position just because Holland is out doesn't mean that you're going to be starting for granted. Or the other thing is I think it could be tactical. It didn't work last time out with Mullen. Maybe having Tigges out there as well, a different kind of focal point than having the speed and energy of the Holland Mullen. I'm not really sure. I kind of feel like it's just rewarding Tigges and hoping that he can do something in the air. I feel confident 3-2 for Dortmund. Tigges isn't Bundesliga level. You're saying Tigges isn't Bundesliga levels. Is that what you're saying? And I think that's harsh, sort of. Like I mean, I don't think he's Dortmund level. No, with no disrespect to Tigges whatsoever. I don't think he would argue that, but I do think that he could play at the Bundesliga level for like a team like Arminia, for example. But we'll have to see. By the way, I am still on my word. If we win the double this year, I will go out in public and say JJD TV is the best channel on YouTube. Facts, record it, and DM it to you. We pull the double, I'll join you. I'll join you. Don't worry. JJD TV is the best. I'm a Chelsea supporter, but I enjoy watching Bundesliga games. Beautiful, Joshua. Well, if you're looking for a Bundesliga team, look no further than Dortmund. Dortmund will take you on the ride of your life. You'll feel every emotion in the book. If we lose, is there a chance to still get to be second? The other matches against the other teams weren't the most convincing. If we lose today, there's definitely still a chance we could get second place, but it's nerve-wracking. It's why I said I would take a draw in a heartbeat. Because that way, if we lose to Sporting, we're still a point up on them. Hoping that Ajax takes all 3 points from Sporting. I think a draw is important today. If we do lose, we have to make sure that we do business against Sporting and Besiktas to be able to qualify, but we are still in decent position to qualify. Interesting starting lineup we're going with. Yeah, I mean the two sort of surprises. One is Tigges starts, and two is Meunier at outside right center back. But I'm going for a draw, playing at the Temple. I'm hoping so. Are you a student at uni? I am not. I graduated with a international business degree in 2018. So I am not in school anymore. Thank gosh, because it sucked. Good to see Zagadou back. But for how long? Ajax is about to poop on Dortmund again. Brian, come on. Mukuku is a lot better than Tigges, and Mullen should be playing. It is, guys, and I can't tell you exactly why Tigges is starting. The only thing that I would suggest is, like I said, they want to go for a different presence. Tigges is a much different player than Mukuku or Mullen, so there's a good opportunity that he could just get balls in the box and show that he's an aerial presence. He had a nice headed, really nicely headed taken goal at the weekend, so maybe it's just part of the game plan, or like I said, maybe it's a statement to Mullen, saying, listen, I know Holland's out, but it doesn't mean that you're guaranteed to start. Tigges just put the ball in the back of the net. You did not. I don't know. It would surprise me as well. If Bayern wins the Pokal this year, I will say Bayern is better than Dortmund. Well, we know that's not going to happen. Josh, would you change Rosa for Ten Hag? I mean, it's a tricky question. I really rate Ten Hag. I'd be lying if he wasn't one of the top ones that were on my target list. I always had a feeling that he was going to return to Bayern. So I didn't know if he would ever take the Dortmund job. But I mean, I think he would bring the type of football we're looking for. But even with Marco Rosa in this interesting start of the season, because Dortmund has not been overly strong this season. Like, let's not kid ourselves. Most of the performances we've been lucky to sit where we are. But we're right now, we're 8-0-2 in the season, and we still have a good chance of qualifying. Probably a very good chance of qualifying for the knockout stage of the Champions League, and we're in the next round of the Pokal without Bayern. So, it's the specific performances that have me questioning Rosa a little bit, because he just hasn't found an identity. But ever since I started saying his 4-1-2-1-2 is not working. This 4-2-3-1 is not the same as it was last year. We need to find a system that doesn't rely on wingers, because we don't have wingers. He finally went to the 3-4-2-1. So it kind of looks to me like we're maybe getting a little bit of an identity. So yeah, to digress from that, I don't want to answer it. We're going to move on. Ten Hag is a top 10 manager. He is, man. I rate him a lot. With Dortmund, you'll find out real quick if you have a heart connection. Brandt Masterclass. Brandt has been on excellent form, guys. And if you remember, I like to point this out because I said at the very beginning of the season, I said one of Gio or Brandt is going to have a good season. And I didn't know which one. I thought a position in the squad was available for one of them, given the fact we have 0 wingers. Gio, but because of Gio's injuries, it allowed Brandt to just keep getting those minutes, and now he's looking like he knows what he's doing. He knows that he's playing better, and he's getting that quality, and he's becoming the player that we knew he could have been when we signed him. So it's pretty cool to see, man. Wolf in the midfield, interesting. Thoughts? I like it. I like this starting 11. I would have gone with the 3-4-2-1 as well. You got to do something, in my opinion, drastically different than the squad you put out against that Ajax squad that ran us over 4-0. So I like this. I'm going to have a special eye tonight on Meunier at the outside right center back, and of course Tigges. But I do think the wing backs, I think Wolf and Hazard and Brandt will be the 3 most important players today. And not a coincidence, they've been our 3 most consistent players as well. Oliver says, man, I'm so excited for this game. Holy SHIT. Swore. I'm excited as well, man. I'm excited as well. If you guys are tuning in, be sure to drop a like. We're at 45, guys. We set a quick little goal of 50 before kickoff here. We're very close. And also let me know where you guys are tuning in from today. Drop your flag emoji in the description. I'm watching from good old Canada, and I'm excited for it. Hey guys, let's have it. We need to win. Yes, we do. I'm gonna look out for Anthony. Amazing talent. Yeah, he'd be a winger. I'd love to see Dortmund bring in, man. Brandt has been so good lately. Yes, he has. And he deserves that little shout out, man. He does, because I was one of his biggest critics, because I just knew the player he could be, but he was not that player for us. I just didn't think he could ever turn a corner. But Brandt, I'm glad you gave me the middle finger and said, Josh, piss off. Look at what I can do, because we need you to step up, and you have been. But we're just gonna get the game going here. Dortmund and Ajax. Let's toss this puppy on. Boys are looking good. 90 people in the chat watching. Be sure to say hello, guys. Get your score predictions in while you can. And let's see, they're going to show it. I'm watching it on DAZN. So yeah, they're showing it in the back three as well, guys. They're showing it in the back three as well. Meunier, the outside right. Wolf, Hazard, the two wing backs. Brandt, Royce, the floating cams. And of course, Tig is up front. But let's see where two people are tuning in from today. We got tuning in from India, 1:30 a.m. JJD TV memes deserves a handshake for that. Michigan, over in the States. A couple more from the States. Let's go, boys. Chris says 1-1. That's my prediction as well. Dortmund with a 3-0 win. I like it. I like it. I just want BBB to be competitive this game. I would take a draw. I would take a draw in a heartbeat. Sweden as usual. Mr. Carlson. Mr. Carlson. A very Swedish name, but I like it. I like it. Who do you think is going to win? I'm saying 1-1 draw, guys. I'm saying 1-1 draw, and I will be very happy with that. DAZN shows that Ajax is lining up in a 4-3-3, even though I think we know that it's going to mostly look like a 4-2-3-1. Any Ajax fans out there who maybe want to correct me, be like, Josh, you're crazy. He's obviously starting as a center mid. I'm pretty sure it's a 4-2-3-1. They have 4 clear attacking players on the pitch with Ryan and Alvarez as the 2 CDMs. It's me says 3-0 for Dortmund. Honolulu, there you go. Greetings, my friend. Super Swede comes in with the blackout member. Oh, Super Swede, man. Got some loyalty on this channel. I respect it. Hope you're doing well today. Says Rosa, payback, time please. All right, let's hope this watch along is a lot better than the previous one. Please don't give me depression, Dortmund. Following the Borussia Ajax game here, but got the PSG and Leipzig game on the TV. Beautiful. Be sure to if any of you guys are watching other matches from around the Champions League, be sure to let us know what the scores are. Producer T's got the nice little floating one down there as well. I'm not sure if he does the scores anymore, but he does. He does. He does, but I'm watching you on the smartphone from my Tinder date. You're a winner. You need to know that. That's a winning statement right there. I'm watching you on the smartphone from my Tinder date. That's a respect, guys. Drop a respect to tossing me on while you're on a Tinder date. It's bold. It's bold. But I like it. But we're underway, guys. I think we hit the 50 like mark. I can't tell, but I'm going to assume we did. And if we didn't, well, I'm going to give you guys praise regardless. You guys are killing it today. And just like that. Oh, foul? Foul ref? No? Back in LA since yesterday. Tuning in from California. We had a couple good little challenges there, man. Can't tell who went down there. We're going to find out quickly if they are playing in the back three, which is what I'm predicting. 52 likes. We did it. You guys are crushing it. 91 of you beauties in the chat. The interesting thing, though, is Hazard right now is on the right-hand side. He did just get a bit of a dangerous challenge from Daley Blind, to be honest. But that I'm just trying to figure out if we are playing in that back three. Because I predicted Hazard playing at left wing back. Doesn't mean that Wolf isn't playing at left wing back. But we shall see. We got a corner or a free kick coming in from Brandt. Oh, Mats. Or was that Mats? It was Mats. Good chance already, man. Good ball from a very informed Brandt. Oh, Hummels, you gotta do better, baby. You gotta do better. Hummels is one of the best headers of the ball you're gonna find. That's gotta be a little better. But it's a good start from Dortmund, man. They look like they got a little chip on their shoulder. Similar to Bayern after they got mucked by Gladbach. They got a good bounce back. British Empire's tuning in, says, hey Josh, British Empire, how you doing, my man? It's like 2 degrees here. How would you take on Ajax this game? All out attack or more conservative? Well, it looks from the opening minute, which take of that what you will, that Dortmund came out to attack very quickly, very lively. I wouldn't go toe-to-toe for them in the midfield because I think that's where a battle Ajax are just going to run us over. But I like the system if we are indeed playing this back three, which it does sort of look like we are. Yeah, we are. Yeah, it's Wolf at left wing back and Hazard at right wing back. But I think the different shape will help. I think having a little more creation in the middle, having Hazard out on the wing with Wolf, and having Brandt and Royce in the middle will just be that little extra outlet. Our passing was atrocious. Our build-up play was atrocious last match, so let's hope this one's better. And I think being home will... I think Ajax will give us a little bit respect, knowing that the Westfalen is not an easy place to go. But from the starting 11, I like it. I think it is the right approach. Let me know what you guys think. Would you have gone back 3? This 3-4-2-1 system that I'm really, really enjoying? Or 4-2-3-1? Because actually right now, it does kind of look like a 4-2-3-1. It does look like Wolf might be playing left back. Hazard, Royce as the 2 wingers, Brandt as your cam, and Tigges. I can't fully tell. Jose says, home advantage time. My advice, don't let Wolf and Hazard hold on to the ball for long. Alvarez is already done. Oh, that's a good play. I think using the wings today is gonna be important. I still can't tell what system we're playing. It's either a 4-2-3-1, which I think's a little risky, or it's the back 3. But the thing about versatility is we can always switch. We could defend in a back 3 and attack with the back 4. Where can I find the match on Google? I'm watching it on DAZN, my guy. Watching it on DAZN. JJD TV meme says it's a back 3. I noticed that as well, but watch when we're defending. You see Hazard, Brandt, and Royce as in that 4-2-3-1 system, unless Hazard's just very high up the pitch, which could be. We'll see. We'll see. I wouldn't mind if we drop into the Europa League this season. We have a better shot in that competition. Ooh, I like the Europa League a lot. I was crushed when we lost out to Liverpool all those years back, because I figured this could have been a good opportunity to win the Europa League for Dortmund. However, I think with this group, it's the wrong message. With Sporting, Besiktas, Ajax, Dortmund, and we finish in 3rd, I think that's just, frankly, that's quite pathetic. With no disrespect to the other squads, specifically Ajax, but losing out to Sporting and Besiktas when you're Dortmund, when you were supposed to top the group, I think is bad. I think that would put Marco Rosa under some pressure. I think Dortmund are expecting to go to the knockout stage, and I wouldn't really want that intense little drama if we knock out. So I don't want to see that at all. I want to see us go through get a lot of money as well, qualifying for the knockout stage, and you never know who you can get matched up with. Go on a special little run. HELL, no. I don't want the soap opera version of European football. Yeah, Twitter would erupt. Twitter would erupt. If we lose tonight, we lose to Besiktas, Sporting, and crash out, Twitter would erupt. But I don't think that's going to happen. We got Bellingham on the ball, though. Nice little run there. Nice little run there. Try to get the shot off. Witzel's on it. See what the build-up play looks like here. Playing right from the back. Finishing 3rd is in such an easy group is just depressing. It is. It is. Like, for example, the one year we were with Inter and I think Madrid. Like, if we would have finished 3rd and then went on to win the Europa League, I think everyone would have been, like, fantastic. But getting knocked out in the group stage when you're Borussia Dortmund is never going to be a tough and easy pill to swallow. It's not. So, I don't want to see that at all. I want to see the boys qualify, because we're good enough to qualify in this group. We for sure are. Whether we top the group or not, we're still should be by far good enough to be able to get enough points. And like I said, I think we will. But there is that debate. Would you rather get knocked out in the round of 16 of the Champions League or win the Europa League? It's a fair debate. I get your point. But again, it's just not a good look for the club. The Farmers League post would be, yeah, they would be nuts. Bellingham is on fire. Glad he's an Englishman. He's a beauty, man. He's a beauty. He's taking his game to another level. He just keeps getting better and better. For playing as the central midfielder, he's such a creative player. So good at getting up in the attack. Also, this is the easiest group. We should win the group on paper. You're right. We should win the group on paper. I wouldn't say it's the easiest group. I think the Sevilla, Salzburg, Lille, and Wolfsburg, if we were in there instead of Wolfsburg, I think that would have been... Or actually, you know what? Maybe not, actually. You might be right. This is one of the... Oh, big mistake there. Oh, excellent goalkeeping. Oh, no. Jude. No, he had an empty net. Oh, that was excellent. Excellent goal tip. Oh, no. I think it was an onside too. Really good run, but awful. Or I guess you can't really... Yeah, you can. That was a defensive error. I think it was Martinez, but really good goalkeeping. And then Jude, man, you gotta bury that. Oh, man. Bellingham is a generational talent. The comment 2 seconds, which he is. He's a generational talent, but he's got to put that in the back of the net, baby. That is an empty net. Oh, man. Really unorthodox mistake from Martinez in the back. Usually such a composed and an intelligent player, but I just had a mishap there, and we really should have scored there. Whether it was a goal for Hazard rounding the keeper, but I mean he had a nice little cross there, but unfortunately Jude just couldn't get the header off. Super Sweet says, "Oh no, Leipzig take the lead." Who are Leipzig playing again? Playing PSG. PSG have been very average this year. Again, so kind of almost similar to Dortmund in a way. And when I say that, being like we on paper we still look good. We have a very good record in the league and decent record in the Champions League, but the performance hasn't always been there. The results have, similar to PSG. I've watched some of PSG's games this year, and a lot of them are questioning, to say the least. I think you're behind me. I'm at 9 minutes and 10 seconds. So I'm not sure where you guys are if you want to match up with me, but I'm at 9 minutes and 15 seconds right now for anyone who might want to link up. But we are playing good. We're playing much better than when we went to the Netherlands to get that ugly result. It's a nifty little ball. Didn't think I'd use that word, nifty, but it was a nice little ball there from Hummels. Wasn't able to find his man. Oh, finds Marius Wolf. See what we can do from the left wing back position. I like this structure. Like I said, guys, I've been saying it for a while. Like a lot of times you can say Dortmund are going to need more systems, because you're right. There's going to be games that a 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, even a 4-1-2-1-2 may come in handy, but you still need an identity that when push comes to shove, you know what you can revert back to. And like, let's use Bayern for example. 4-2-3-1. That's been their system for a while now. Era. Like 4-2-3-1 is how you knew who Dortmund was. And Rosa just did not find that, but I'm starting to think this 3-4-2-1 with the personnel that we have is our identity. And we're using it today, and right now we're the better team. Dortmund are really playing like Burnley, and the amount of crosses are working so far. Burnley, that's a nice little turnover there. Jude, can you get there? Marco Reus? Damn. I would agree with you usually, but I don't think this group is ready to challenge for the Champions League this season, but understand from a financial point. I didn't say that Dortmund are favorites to win the Champions League or anything, but it's still a statement for players you're looking to attract for the club that in a group with Ajax get through. It's going to be looked horrible on Marco Rosa. It's going to look horrible on the squad and just the brand in general. You don't want to do that. So I know that I would love to win the Europa League. If we were in the Europa League and we won it, I'd be pumped. It's European silverware. But it's not worth the headache of going down. I think this squad, for their own sake, need to qualify at least second in this group, and I think that they will. As someone who's never played pro soccer, how difficult would it be to travel to a different country for a single game like you see in the Champions League? I'm assuming that's kind of what you referred to. Nice ball there from Brandt. I'm assuming you're saying because you've never played pro soccer, you don't know how difficult it is to travel. It can be difficult. It's why, like, Russia's a good example. The time to get to Russia to take on some of the Russian teams and different atmospheres like that, it can put a toll on a team. And I've never played pro as well. I played at the college level, and would drive an hour bus ride. I'm not jumping on flights, but I'd assume some further distances could have a toll. I mean, they are humans, but they got to get used to it, and it is what it is. But yeah, Russia, I would use as a good example. I'd assume some teams wouldn't like the travel. Really well done there from Jude. Nice little flick on as well from Thorgan Hazard, who leads to a corner. Josh, how about Tigges? He's my man. Scored this weekend, got a great header, and is starting in the Champions League. He's coming on. Again, I still think with Tigges, there's a ceiling. I mean, this is a player who's 22. I think he could play in the Bundesliga, like I said, just not for Borussia Dortmund. But regardless, we need depth. Once I start scoring goals, we need someone to do it. So it's good to see Tigges getting in there. Nice little corner there, and Akanji out for a goal kick. Royce looks so effing tired. Oh my god. JJD TV Yellow Wall meetup when? We may go to Germany at some point. We'll definitely keep you guys updated. But you guys just told us that Leipzig missed a penalty to make it 2-0 against PSG. Not what you want to see. Let's not forget Akanji became our first choice defender based on necessity, not by choice. I think Akanji is a wall, man. One of our most important players. Because again, when it comes to Hummels, like I said, very unorthodox defender at his age. But he's not always the most defensively stern player, which is why I like him in the middle of a back three. I think having someone like Meunier on the side, Chan on the side, Pongacic on the side, and then Akanji on the other side allows Hummels to play his best type of football. But I think Akanji's become definitely one of our most important players and a very loyal player. And as I say that, of course, he kicks the ball off of himself out for a throw. Henry says, hello all. How you doing, my man? If you guys are just tuning in, we got 100 of you guys in the chat. Be sure to drop a like. Drop a sub as well, guys. We're getting very close to 6K. Just saying. Very close to 6K. You guys have been killing it. Appreciate all the support. And say hello in the chat. Because we got a nice little question asking Josh if he's watched Squid Games. I have. I watched it with the English voiceovers. So, Producer T watched it with the subtitles. But yes, I did watch it. Ajax will win. Well, it's been a nice little match so far. 15 minutes in. Dortmund, I honestly think have been the better side with creating better chances. I don't know if, like I said, Ajax is going to show Dortmund some respect because of the incredible stadium that they're playing in. It's just different, I guess, being the away side. I'm not sure, but Dortmund have looked... I don't want to jinx that. Dortmund have looked pretty good so far, creating some good chances. I think the switching system helped as well. Did Ten Hag manage Dortmund or use system or the commentators on crack? I didn't hear the commentators. I'm not sure what you're referring to. I don't think Ten Hag was ever in Dortmund, but guys, if you know any better, correct me if I'm wrong. I know he was in the Bayern system. That's why everyone kind of thought he'd return to Bayern one day, including myself. But they obviously got Nagelsmann. But let us know, because I don't think so. I don't think Ten Hag was ever a part of Dortmund, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm not 100% sure. Thomas Meunier to Gregor Kobel. We got a gentleman joining us today saying, go Ajax. Oh, what a turn from Akanji. Finding Bellingham. It just seems like there's a lot more bodies for Dortmund playing with the two center mids and the two attacking midfielders. They have ability to get it out to their wing backs, and they just have so much more bodies to be able to actually play their kind of game. It's a decent ball from Brandt, but defended quite well in the end. But yeah, I like this system a lot more. Hits one from Hummel, says F it. By the way, Kobel is an absolute unit. Prove me wrong. I'm not disagreeing you, but a good little hit there from Hummels. Had some pace to it. Ajax is the best team in Europe. Okay. What? All right. David Wenger was a Dortmund coach. That is true. Took over Schalke. Lost 27 games in a row. Or something like that. Josh, who will score for Dortmund since you said 1-1 in the end? If I had to guess, let me know, guys. If you think Dortmund are going to score, let me know who you guys think is going to score. I'm going to say Hazard. I'm going to say if I'm going to put some money on a Dortmund player scoring, I'd put it on Thorgan Hazard. And for a Ajax player, I'd probably say Anthony again. I'll back the little Brazilian, but any changes to the Ajax team from the first game from Tom? I do not remember, to be honest. I don't think so. Ajax supporters, is there a difference to this squad? If it was in the back end. Because their front... Ooh! Anthony! No, that was very... It's a good shot. Ten Hag has never been with Dortmund, for anyone who cares. Thank you, Chris. Shout out to you for finding the history on that. But Luca's tuning in and says Brandt Masterclass. Luca's been backing Brandt from the beginning. What do you think about the Pulisic? Guys, we're going to turn this question to you guys in the chat. If Dortmund are going to look to bring in a player, there's been a few names. Callum Hudson-Odoi, who I'm starting to think is getting less likely because he's playing well and getting minutes for Chelsea. Timo Werner, Christian Pulisic, and Marcos Asensio. Which one would you like to see come in on loan if you had a choice? For me, I don't really want to see Marco Asensio come in, mainly because I don't view him as a winger. I think he doesn't have the pace for a winger. He's got some horrible injury history. He would literally just be alone, and I don't think he's exactly what we need. I'd prefer a little bit more pace. I would take any of the Chelsea boys, to be honest. Maybe not Werner. I don't know, just because Werner bugs me. I'd probably go Pulisic because he's used to the team, but his injuries are bugging me as well. Honestly, screw them all. We'll find something about it. We'll take Anthony. With Lukaku and Werner out, they are still destroying teams. They got depth, man. They got depth. We got a corner kick coming up. It's Brandt to take. Sort of poor in the end. Probably offside. It is offside. Not smart. Werner is the most likely. Asensio is crap. Pulisic and Callum Hudson-Odoi are probably asked for crazy wages. I'd assume Werner's wages would be higher than Pulisic and Callum Hudson-Odoi at Dortmund. I'm assuming Werner probably thinks, get me back in. Look what I did with Leipzig in the Bundesliga before. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's interesting. I think for pace, the Chelsea boys are obvious. If you're looking to turn one to an actual signing, I think Werner and Pulisic have a decent chance. But again, we don't have the money, I don't think, to afford Pulisic. I think they'd charge a little bit more considering we literally sold him to Chelsea for an F load of money. No way will they allow Werner to leave. Werner is Chelsea's secret weapon. Ow. Secret weapon. Chelsea, Havertz is sucking. I can't see Havertz staying at Chelsea for long. I didn't think Havertz was doing too bad, but Kulusevski would be a good shout as well. Again, I don't know what the price point would be. These spammers got to piss off. Decent ball, but defended well. Witzel's on it. Josh, much different from the team with Pulisic. It used to be only a Kanji Witzel. Yeah, but still, it's not. I wasn't saying that he would fit in because the team is the exact same. I'm saying he'd be going back to familiar settings where he established himself as a good footballer. He does know some players there. That was kind of what I was saying. Plus, he answers a position we would need with actual someone who's a winger. But I don't really, no offense, I don't really want Pulisic back. I don't think that I think we could find better options with no disrespect to Christian. And to be honest, most of the Dortmund players we've brought back, it doesn't usually work that well. Nice little ball, sets up. Nice save from Gregor Kobel. Get defenders with high IQ. Get Jordan Larson or I retire. None of them. Sign a Serie A striker from Fiorentina. Yeah, Vlahovic would be a perfect replacement if Haaland leaves. PSG scored as well. When is Erling Haaland returning? I'm assuming he's returning hopefully in January, maybe sometime in December. We're not 100% sure yet. Oh, there we go. Good ball. Thor again. 22 minutes in. Ajax are starting to find a little bit more of a groove here. Still 0-0 in the Sheriff game. Sheriff. Do you guys want to see Sheriff make it to the knockout stage? Here comes Anthony. That dangerous left foot defended quite well. Zagadou in Berkey, and I think Paslak as well for Pulisic. Yeah. But again, mostly for familiarity, I would like Pulisic back. But again, I think that there's other options out there, man. We have no explosive or creative players. We definitely have creative players, unless you're saying, yeah, you said or. We have, like, Brandt's a creative player. Royce is a creative player. Honestly, Bellingham is a creative player. Guerrero is a creative player. Explosive pace is something we absolutely are lacking. Malen has explosive pace. Haaland has explosive pace. And that's about it. I mean, like, Hazard has pace. So does Wolf decently, but it's not like rapid pace. I think getting a winger with explosive pace would be very handy for Dortmund, especially if we're ever looking to play with wingers again. Why not play Brandt as a 10 and bring on Malen? I think this system is perfect. I wouldn't do that. If Malen, like, if we were playing a 4-2-3-1, you could do that, but we're lining up today in the 3-4-2-1, playing with the new kind of profile of this squad. Oh, and a good shot there from Marco Reus. That's better. Testing the keeper out with a decent save in the end. But yeah, if Malen was going to start today, he could have started as a lone striker. Brandt is playing as a dual 10, which is still, you'll get a lot out of him, similar to Reus. But the thing I like about the dual 10s is it allows Brandt and Reus to play in a proper system and positions they're both strong in. Playing in a 4-2-3-1, you have to either shove Brandt or Reus out to the wings. They don't have the pace to do that. But you want both players on. So for me, a 4-2-3-1 is still the perfect system for this squad. And right there, Marco Reus just had a really good opportunity to open the scoring, but a solid save in the end. Chan is fast too. I still wouldn't say Chan has explosive pace. He will get like a very high and top speed similar. Haaland to me he has explosive pace. Chan has better pace and it's acceleration pace. Chan, when he's at his top speed, has a very high top speed, but his acceleration isn't as rapid as like Callum Hudson-Odoi, for example, or Daniel Malen. That's a good little ball. Finds Anthony. Really good sliding challenge there from Mats Hummels. I'm watching what's happening from the live. I'm not even watching. Well, cheers, my man. I'm glad you're tuning in. Bench Tigges, he just isn't it. I haven't noticed Tigges at all today. I'm not going to lie to you. I have not noticed Tigges at all. And you remember at the beginning in the preview, guys, I was talking about being nervous for Tigges. I didn't want to see him in a match where he's just not going to be on the ball. He's going to be doing just very small movements up front. And 26 minutes in, it's kind of what you see. I have not even noticed him on the pitch. But like I said, he's not going to be the player to drop in. He's not skilled enough to be able to drop in against a team like Ajax, pick up the ball, lead it out, and be the creative outlet. That's not his game. His game is getting good, high-quality balls, getting whipped in from the sides, and potentially getting a head on it. But, I mean, he hasn't really done that either. And, like, right here, we got a corner. That's where Tigges may be useful. For those less educated in soccer in terms, what is a dual 10? It's playing with two number 10. So, like, if you look at a 4-2-3-1, your front four, you have a striker, you have your 10, you have your two wingers. Playing in the system we're playing right now with a 3-4-2-1, over top of, instead of having just one 10 or wingers, you have two creative players playing centrally, which is Brandt and Reus. And then you have a striker in front of them, which is Tigges. Deep corner from Brandt. Sort of poor in the end. 10 is usually 15 yards behind the striker to the furthest midfielder. Get an education lesson coming in today. We've been keeping our own. That's good. We have. Like I said, I think the combination of the fact that we are the home side in our beautiful stadium, and having the different setup. Like I said, the reason we had so much trouble holding on to the ball last time when we played with the 4-2-3-1 is we just didn't have that extra outlet in the midfield, and Ajax just ran us over it. Right now, like I said, with this 3-4-2-1 system, you have really 4 central players. Your two dual 10s. It's a tough challenge there. Your 2 dual 10s playing in front of Bellingham and Witsel. A red card. What? No way that's a red card. We're going to have to take a look at this. Let's hope there's a VAR check. Whose tackle was that? Was that Hummels? Oh, that looked a little dangerous. Oh no, that's not a red card. That is VAR will overturn that. There, he didn't even touch the man. Look at Anthony was trying to be smart and putting his foot to the leg. That is absolutely not a red card. VAR should overturn this. That's bold from the ref, man. Just red like that? Not a chance. VAR's gonna look at that, guy. There's no possible way that's a red. He would have had to have connection to the leg. The reason it's not a red is because Anthony's foot was up here, and if you can notice, Anthony stepped down on Hummels. You see players when they're looking for penalties do that. Usually when you see the person getting fouled, putting their leg downward in a position to draw a foul, it usually gets overturned. The ref was just probably sawing a bit of a high challenge, and Anthony, being Brazilian, made the absolute most of it. But there's no possible way that's a red card. He stepped on Hummels. That's a dive. This better be overturned. And I think it will be. No? Are you kidding? That's pathetic. Shakes the ref's hand. That's pathetic. That is a terrible call. What? How is that a red? Well, the only justification I could have the fact that might be a red is the fact that he went in with a high boot off the ground. But you see that before. He did not touch Anthony. Anthony put his foot downward on Hummels, who's getting a standing ovation because that's ridiculous. That's not a red, and I'm an Ajax fan. I was hoping for a fun match as well. That is seriously pathetic. That is a terrible, terrible call. What is the point of VAR if you're not going to use it? In a match like this? It's surprising. If you went through Anthony and connected with the foot that was going in that Hummels did off the ground and connected with the leg, it could have been a leg breaker. I get the red. But Anthony jumped over the player and then stepped downwards on Hummels and then rolled around like Neymar for 5 minutes. Like, that's pathetic. That's a terrible call. 30 minutes into the match, that is stupid. Let's see some fat L's for that ref in the chat, guys. That is a terrible call. 30 minutes in the match. It completely changes the complexion. And now we got to sit there and defend. That is never a red card. What an idiot. That wasn't a red card in my opinion. Not a red card, Josh. The Ajax player had his studs on Hummels if the ref didn't bother to review. I don't get what the point of VAR is. Like, the ref's an idiot for going to the red immediately. Long live the ref. I'm calling the police on that crime. It was a crime. It was a horrible, horrible call. And Marco Rosa is bringing on another defender now. Hazard coming off. I would have took off Tigges, man. He's been and just kept the same shape. So I'm assuming I don't even know it's gonna be a back four now. I wouldn't have took off Hazard. I think that's stupid as well. I'd have took off Tigges because what is Tigges gonna do? And then I would have just played a 3-4-2. That's what I would have done. I would have played a 3-4-2 and just had Brandt and Royce trying to create with wingers on the side. That's a stupid decision. Now it looks like a back four though. So it's Meunier, Akanji, Prongacic, and Wolf as your back four. Bellingham and Witsel as your two center mids. Brandt, Royce as your two cams. Tigges as your striker. Ref, red card. Ref, red card. Good lord. Also, Ajax fan, didn't think that was a red. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Tadic with it. Nice save from Gregor Kobel. JJD TV meme says penalty ref. This ref is a joke. Premier League refs are shocking. Are you an Ajax fan or BVB? I'm an Ajax fan. I'm kidding. I'm a Dortmund fan. Unless you're not referring to me, which I'm hoping you're not. That's the standard, apparently. I'm mostly excited about BVB Ajax matches because in terms they're so even. Well, that was a really good opportunity there for Bellingham. Let's take a look at what happened. I don't think that was a penalty, to be honest. I'm not even sure what happened here. Oh, maybe. Need a foot. Stop crying. Brian's pissed. Are they looking at that for a penalty? They're showing it. I don't know. Are they looking at it? No, I think it's just a drink. He is. Potential penalty check, guys. This could be huge. If this ref, instead of screwing us over, like, look at it, he took out his foot and had a hand on the back. There's two things to look in here. Right there, you see the interference on the foot, and then you see a push on the back. This could be a penalty, man. One foul, and then a push on the back. Is he gonna give it? He gave it. He gave a penalty. All right, ref. Little bits forgiven. Little bits forgiven for the red card and trying to screw us. But who's the take now? Is it Marco Royce? We have no Chan. We have no Guerrero. We have no Hummels. Well, not that Hummels is going to take one, but Hummels has taken penalties in the past. We have no Holland as well. We have no Hazard. Surely Marco Royce has to step up here. Otherwise, I have no idea who's going to take it. Because no one else. It's got to be Royce. And Royce is walking right for the ball. All right, Royce, baby. It's time to give us a shot here. It's been emotional. Mats Hummels given an unfair red. A quick penalty given around. Timber's absolutely livid. Come on, Royce. His penalties make me a little bit nervous. That's why he hasn't been on penalty duty for some time now. But come on, Royce. This is where we need you, man. Keep your cool. Keep your composure. Show why you're the skipper. Why you're our leader. Marco Royce. Oh, God, he did it. He did it. He did it. All right. All right, let's get the halftime up a goal. Let's get the halftime up a goal. We got lucky. We got lucky, man. We were given a penalty. Marco Royce, a very unconvincing penalty, considering our other couple goals, other penalties we've had. But our guys got it, man. Drop a big W in the chat. Drop a sub, guys, if you're new. We need 6K. I don't know if we've hit it yet. But Bellingham draws a foul. Marco Reus gets the penalty. And against this idiotic ref, we've got the lead. Dortmund is the only German team who scored a pen this match day. What a stat. What a stat. Let's go, Josh. Let's take a look at this penalty. I mean, honestly, it wasn't the most convincing penalty. It was okay in the corner. The keeper could have saved it, but hey, we got it done, man. We got it done. I subbed. That's a W. That's a W. Red card for Madrid. Liverpool in cruise control. I'm going to check out the other scores at halftime, guys, because I want to take a look at some of the lineups as well. Nice little ball once again. Marco Reus with it. Puts it on over to Brandt. Tigges! Come on. Sporting's up 2-0. Besiktas, what are you doing? Marco is a goat. There's a yellow card coming from someone. If BVB wins, I will consider Ajax the best. Is that a foul from Edson Alvarez? Good. Give him a red. Try to even this up. Edson Alvarez, yellow card. Misses next match. Let's hope he picks up another yellow, though. Even this stuff up. This match is a joke, though. Honestly, some officiating has been very questionable. Pjanic is the only good player in Besiktas. I think Kyle Larin and Atiba Hutchinson would disagree, but it's alright. We'll move on. Tiga's out. We're 5 minutes to half. We're down a man, but we're up. Let's just get to halftime. 1-0, man. And call that a W. And then we got another 45 minutes to battle, which is just going to be long and grueling. But we got 5 minutes here, and this is very important for Dortmund right now. To somehow try to get to halftime, up a goal. Dortmund fan, but I love Alvarez. I like Edson a lot, too. I like his play style. Very talented, man. And like I said, I gave him some credit at the beginning, saying he's a very important player to this Ajax side. But look at Dortmund, even down a man. Fighting, winning the ball back, trying to get some possession on here. Well done from Bellingham. And gets the foul. This ref is kind of forgiven. I don't know, man. Giving us a penalty is one. They put us down to 10 men in the 30th minute. This second half could be long. It's going to depend on how willing Ajax are to take chances and how deep Dortmund are going to defend. If you were Dortmund, would you rather be a man up or down a goal at half? Okay, so you're asking me if I'd rather be Ajax in this situation or Dortmund. Honestly, yeah, honestly, probably Dortmund. Because one, we're the home side. We are up a goal. We know that a draw is still a good result. There's guarantee we can potentially just park the bus for 45 minutes and somehow squeeze out with 3 points or a point. So yeah, being the home side right now, I'd want to be Dortmund, but it's a long time being down a man. I think the fact that we've broken up a lot of the minutes here from the 30-minute mark to hopefully halftime, and if we can get into halftime with a lead, gives Dortmund a good start. And then they got 45 long minutes to go after that. But it is crucial we do not concede right now, guys. Absolutely crucial. Can BVB appeal the red card? I'm pretty sure they can. Obviously, it would do nothing to this match, but it would allow Hummels to potentially play in the next match. Pretty sure you can appeal in just about any league, but correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, man, even down a man though, Dortmund have been playing better. I think I would take off Tigges at halftime, and I would put on Malen, just because when you're down a man and you're sitting deep, you want pace. Tigges is going to become pretty irrelevant pretty quickly. You could argue, well, he's good at hold-up play, but oh, that's nicely done there from Marius Wolf getting into the box. Ah, well defended. Good run, though, from Marius Wolf. Anthony breaking away from Witsel. Which come in useful the longer the match goes on. Ajax has the advantage of not having to move as much. Ajax plays lazy at times. They have 5 subs too. Prongacic. Get it out, Meunier. Nice ball. Anthony. Oh, Anthony's looking dangerous. Yash says straight red is 3 game suspension, 2 yellows is 1. Also, am I the only one here that just... Oh, good little ball. Defended well. Top of the box, boys! Woo! Got away with one. Got away with one. Martinez struck that clean. Let's take a look at this. Bellingham, poor clearance, falls to Martinez. Decent hit. Decent hit from the center back. Always going away from goal, though. Got lucky. Damn. That match suspension will probably be overturned. I'd hope so. I'd hope so. Knowing that they all could have potentially costed us the match, there's a chance that that appeal will... Dortmund will win it. But we'll have to wait and see. Very well defended there, though. Anthony's on the ball. Captain Morgan's coming in and says, go Ajax. Tadic with it. Good ball in the box. Ajax finding some steam, man. Finding some steam. It's important we get out of this with a 1-0 lead. We need to get to halftime with a 1-0 lead badly. It's a really good ball in by Tadic. I think Haller got the header on it. No, it came off of Marius Wolf. And just nipped the crossbar. Out for a corner. Man, why are we parking the bus? I think it's smart to park the bus if it works until halftime. I think you need to get to halftime up a goal. Especially because you're down a man. And I think they know that. They're getting a little nervous. Gregor Kobel, get it out, get it out. Attaboy. Offside. Sporting is winning. Not good news for us. It's not. It's not, man. But what is good news for us is we're getting very, very close to halftime. Oh. And then we have a long 45 to go. Oh. 3 extra minutes. It's sort of annoying. If you guys are just tuning in though, guys, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub, say hello in the chat, and put in something yellow or something red. Let me know who you guys are cheering on tonight. Nicely done from Bellingham. Takes a hit, and he gets himself a corner. Very well done. Typical BVB giving me high blood pressure. It's exciting being a Dortmund fan, man. It is. Because you don't sleep well. Your doctors hate you. 43 Martin. We got a couple red coming in with some yellow as well. Chris just says, F it, I'm Germany. I'm cheering for both. Jose with the red and black. We do have a corner. This is a good, interesting opportunity to see how many yellow bodies get tossed up in the box here. Royce to take. Defended pretty easily. And hopefully we don't get caught out here. Dusan Tadic. Oh, boys, come on. You got to be very careful. Nice save from Kobel. That's the big risk. I mean, when you're down a man, you gotta sometimes look at set pieces as an opportunity to put bodies forward and go for that extra goal. But you can get hit very easily on a counter, and we just saw that. It was a poor finish, but it was a pretty solid save from Gregor Kobel. Mr. Reliability, as a couple guys in the chat has referred to. Just get out of the half here. Pump it up, Akanji. Got another minute and a half to go. Alex says, man, Kobel is so good. He is. Like I said, besides Weidenfeller, we haven't had a keeper where I'm looking at a situation like that and know that it doesn't go in the back of the net. Berkey finds a way to make himself small, and it's just not what you want as a keeper to do. But Gregor Kobel has been sensational since joining us, guys. He really has. And picks up another critical save. Because, I mean, if we concede before halftime, I would feel pretty crappy. But we got 45 seconds to clear this thing out. Blint is with it. Trying to get some movement, but well done. Bellingham. Nicely done from Jude, man. He's got Brandt to his side. He's going to want to kill some of this time off. Really well done. Now just hold on to the ball. Do not concede. Nicely done, boys. Excellent work, man. Honestly, this is excellent. Excellent stuff from Dortmund. To clear out this last 15 from the goal. Shows the opportunity in the save. I mean, Gregor Kobel barely had to move. It wasn't the cleanest finish you're ever going to see, but Brandt trying to get onto it. Find some Marius Wolf. Going to hit one from 30. It's a good save. Mr. Reliability. And there's halftime. Guys, drop a round of applause for Dortmund somehow. Down a man like that, but we're up a goal. Huge stuff. Huge stuff, guys. We're going to turn over to the chat, see how you guys are doing. Alex says, even Weidenfeller at times was a bit clumsy, but when he was in his prime, he was amazing. He was, man. He was a legend. Halftime, it's a round of applause, man. Dortmund absolutely deserved one. Let's check out some of the other scores from around the league, because I haven't checked really any of it yet. So City and Club Bruges are tied. Foden got one. John Stones with an OG. Club Bruges making things difficult. Leipzig looking to crash out pretty quickly as there's a worse, like, you don't feel worse as a footballer than Andre Silva right now. Opportunity to make it 2-0. Miss, and minutes later, Wijnaldum scores and then gets a brace. And now Jesse Marsch is like, I'm not doing well. Milan and Porto tied 1-1. Such a poor campaign in Europe for Milan, but looking very good in the league. Liverpool up 2-0. Felipe picking up a red. Tough time for Atleti right now. Very tough time. Who else is in their group? Oh yeah, Milan and Porto. Yeah, I mean, Atleti's going to have an interesting say whether they can make it out of that group or not. And then 3-0 for Sporting. Showing that they're going to be very, very dangerous as well. Madrid won earlier today with a Benzema brace. And finally, Sheriff and Inter. And if Inter want to do anything in Europe, man, they need to win this game. Because Sheriff is still balling out. And that's about all the highlights, unless you want to care about the championship, which Fulham is winning for anyone who cares. But let's go over to the chat, guys. Let us know your thoughts. Any substitutions you guys would do at half? I think I would take off Tigges for... I think I would take off Tigges for Mullen. And that would be about it. We'll see what you guys are saying. In my opinion, we're hanging on to a thread due to Ajax tenacious attacks. This is not necessarily a bad thing, as it just means we're defending all of their attacks as well. That is true. If anything, Milan have just been really unlucky. Yeah, the one match was when they lost to Atleti 3-2 was very, very unlucky. That was not a red card. Christopher, you are spot on. That was an awful call. Awful call. I'd take off Royce. I don't know. I would take off probably Tigges before Royce. I think Royce will eventually be taken off. Just his legs will probably get a little bit tired. Fulham is club from William. Tigges for another defender. Tigges for Mullen. White says, Yash, what the F? Even Witzel for Mullen works. No. We don't want to lose a center midfielder. If you're looking at our squad right now, you want Kobel on, clearly. You want Mounier on, you want Akanji, you want Pongacic, you subbed him on. I think you even want Wolf. Wolf is having a good game playing out on that left-hand side, and we have no other options at the left back. I think you need Witzel and Bellingham both on right now. Hazard was subbed off, and then you have Royce, Brandt, and Tigges, and Brandt has been one of the better players tonight. I think if you're looking for pace, a little different outlet, I would go Mullen for for Tigges. And if you're looking for another defensive option, do you trust... Because we don't really have a midfielder option either. I don't know if I trust putting on Rashel yet. I don't know if I trust putting on Zagadou yet. So for me, the only real substitution I'd feel comfortable making would be Malen for Tigges. And then very late in the match, or depending on when it goes, and depending on if Zagadou's fresh or not, I would put Zagadou in for Marco Reus. Those would be what I would do. But yeah, I don't know, man. No, we need Witsel for possession. We cannot take off Witsel. We do not have a replacement. Witsel is drastically important to our lineup right now. He's our only true number 6. Like I said, the only other midfielder we really have is Rashel, who I just don't trust coming on in this state of a game. I guarantee, I'm pretty confident we will not use many subs. The only 2 likely ones is Malen and potentially Zagadou if he's fit. See what you guys are saying though in the chat. What does the Ash say? Just go for goals. No. If we go for goals and we take bodies off, we allow Ajax to attack us. And I think that would go the wrong way there, my man. Need 1 more goal for Borussia or Ajax. For your bet, Danny, I'm assuming. Ten Hag probably has something planned. We'll take a look at their lineup as well. Malen for Tigges and depend on the counter attacks. Yeah, like I said, like there's 2 ways you want to look at it. You want build up play, someone who can hold on the ball, but that's only, in my opinion, really useful towards the very end of the game. Like it would have been nice to start Malen right now and then sub on Tigges towards the end to hold on the ball and try to kill off time. But I think Malen coming on is needed. And then, like I said, Zagadou towards the end of the match to kill the game out for Brandt or Royce. I love Tigges' work rate, though, by the way. I mean, yeah, I guess. It's just he's done, I mean, really, he's done absolutely nothing out there. I did not notice him at all. I'd prefer Malen out there for the second half. That's just my opinion. Josh, man, how you doing? Isaiah, I'm doing well. How are you doing, my man? City, how's your side City looking? They're looking like they're struggling right now. Renier for Royce, just for a laugh. That's not the worst shout. If I was going to bring on someone else, I said you could bring off Brandt and put on, like, way later in the match, put on Renier or Knauf, or even Mukuku if you wanted to. I have a feeling probably Marco Rosa won't touch it, and if he does do anything, it will be Malen for Tigges. That's my opinion. What are you guys saying? 1 goalkeeper, 9 at the back, 1 up front. Boom. Yeah. I don't want you ever want to, at least not this soon. Or this soon. Yeah, I wouldn't, like I said, guys, the only substitution I would do soon would be a straight swap Malen for Tigges. And then towards the 70th minute, maybe, or if there's a goal scored from Ajax, I would look to put on Zagadou for probably Royce. And then at the very end of the match, I'd maybe take off Brandt and put on, I guess, Renier or Knauf. I'd be surprised if we use 3 or more substitutions. It's over for Laren and Hutch. It is. Penalty was fair. If we're playing with 10 men, it's all the more reasons to be balanced. We had 12 attempts. I hope UEFA reviews the red card and lifts it. Bring in Holland for Tigges. That would be nice. Unfortunately, we do not have Holland at our disposal today. Bring in Zagadou, but not sure which player to sub. Again, I mean, I get where you're coming from. I don't know if I would trust Zagadou to come in. If he did come in, you'd have to take off probably Brandt, Royce, or Tigges to put him in and go to that back 5. But, I mean, they've been playing well in the last 15-ish there, so I'd kind of look to keep the similar shape. I don't know what Zagadou we're going to get. I really don't. Malen for Tigges. Another says Klassen wants to come on. Davy Klassen. Why did Hazard come off? I don't know. I didn't agree with that. I would have took off Tigges and kept the same shape, but we switched, and we're playing right now in pretty much a 4-2-2-1. Yeah, we're playing in a 4-2-2-1. Which I was surprised a little bit. I want Dortmund to win today to make up yesterday's World Series after the Astros getting beaten. I can't relate. I don't know anything about baseball. Who won? Who won baseball? What's it called? The World Series. I just probably peed off a lot of Americans. Sorry, guys. I don't follow baseball at all. So let me know who won. Knauf. I wonder how you pronounce Canabri. That's how you pronounce Knauf. Ansgar Knauf is the exact way you pronounce it. I know I'm questionable sometimes with my pronunciations. I get that. But Knauf. Where's Angie? Angie, you still in the chat? Knauf properly. I felt confident when I said Knauf. Royce, hat-trick incoming. Man, Seahawks giving me depression. I don't know these sports. You need to talk to me about this sport or hockey. Because Hazard is not that good against the ball. I just would have assumed they would have went with that 3-back system and then wing-backs, and that's how they would have attacked, being down a man. Obviously not the way that they went. I thought it was a bit of an iffy one, but we'll have to see how it plays out. The Braves won. Shout out to the Braves. The red card was so harsh. A defensive masterclass is required if we want to win this game. Yeah, the red card was awful. Tossed us in a nice little penalty though. Ansgar Knauf just looks like the most Indian guy alive, but he's German. Okay. I don't know why they took Hazard out. I don't know either. Like I said, it wouldn't have been what I would have done. I would have went Tigges, but we shall see. We shall see what he's doing. The pen was smooth. See, now I disagree with that. I mean, Royce scored the penalty, which is the most important thing, but if you looked at the last 2 penalties we had, Guerrero and Emery Chan, that's what a smooth penalty looks like. It didn't look like there was any chance of Guerrero or Chan missing those penalties. Sent the keeper the wrong way. Just a cheeky little penalty. Marco Royce doesn't have that ability. He likes to just hit it with pace and hope that it's precision enough. Another keeper could have got that. I don't think that was a very convincing penalty, in my opinion, for Marco Royce. But the red card was an utter joke. I think it's best if Dortmund tries to at least keep it as 1-1, as long as they don't concede twice. Yeah, I will walk out of here with a draw and a heartbeat. Ice hockey, I only support the Maple Leafs. I don't know the offsides and icing. That's all right. That's all right. You picked the wrong team, but it's okay. It's okay. Producer T will like that. I swear if they don't give Kobel man a match. Kobel has been great as well. We'll take a look over at Ajax's side quickly. Nurez, Danilo, Tagliafico can potentially come on. Davy Klaassen can come on. They got a decent bench as well. I'd maybe see Edson Alvarez coming off because he's on a yellow. That front four, I mean, you don't even want to take anyone off. It's hard to get someone else on there. Maybe take off Blint for Tagliafico. Is a little more attacking. But I don't know what Ajax will do. Any Ajax supporters out there? Any substitutions you guys would like to see at halftime? Because for the Dortmund fans, it seems like just Mullen. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Onana would have stopped that penalty. If you would have guessed the right way, there's a chance he could have. But you don't know which way he would have potentially went. Red Wings, Tigers, Lions, Pistons, Michigan for college. There you go. With a fully fit, our strongest BBB, how far do you think we could get in the Champions League? I think the goal should be quarters, and that's a realistic one. The full side Dortmund side are not favorites to win the Champions League by any stretch, but this competition is wild. I don't think Chelsea was good enough to win it last year, and they somehow won it. I think Bayern was a much better team than they were. But it's a beautiful thing about the Champions League, so you never know. But for Dortmund, for me, usually I would like to see us make it to the quarters at least, and then you never know what can happen. Sucks to see Sancho rotting on the bench. He could have had stayed with the club he loves. Yeah, but that was always a chance when you go to a manager who's a clown. Can Rashel play defensive? Can he play? Are you saying defense or can he defend? Can Rashel play defend? He's a CDM. He can't play in the back at any stretch, but he could come in as an option potentially if you take off like at the end of the game and you want an extra guy. but ow, just pinched my shoulder. For the guys who don't know, I have like severe shoulder issues, and I just like literally, I don't know what I just did. I tweaked it and I just got a decent pain in my arm. Dislocated my shoulder 3 times and then had surgery on it. And now a chair just messed with it a little bit. But we're getting back. We're getting back ready. Stop crying, Josh. It hurt a lot. I don't know why. Okay, sorry for all the awkward stretching. See a doctor. I've seen a doctor plenty. It's starting though, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we do any substitutions here or if Ajax does. I think I saw Klassen maybe warming up, but maybe not. Josh, do you need to fix your rotator cuff? It was the other one. For anyone out there who knows anything about shoulders, I can't remember what it's called. There's 2 surgeries you can get. One on the rotator cuff, and one is the other one. I got the other one. But Davy Klassen is coming in for Edson Alvarez. So a substitution I sort of predicted just because he's on a yellow. It's obviously a lot safer to do that, but let's go, boys. Mad. Klassen is coming in. That's a good substitution. It is. Get rid of Alvarez. Why risk him? You're up a man, and he's got a yellow. When is the Canada squad coming out? I'm expecting it Friday, but I don't know. They like to be the last ones to do it. But we're getting underway, guys. Second half coming up. Can this side hold on, being down a man for 45? Oh, look how badly that hurt. Yash, I have no idea. That could be it. but here we go, guys. Come on, Dortmund. Second half's underway. If you're just tuning in, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub. If we do hit 6K today, guys, let me know. I'm not sure what we're at, but we are getting very close to 6,000 subscribers. You guys are killing it. But second half's underway. Let's see what this team can do. Yo, I was at football training, but I am back. JJD TV fan is in the house. Now Jesus is spamming. When is CONCACAF qualifiers again? It's this month. I believe after the Leipzig, like this weekend's match, it goes to international competition. Nicely done there from Marius Wolf. We're getting close to 6K. You guys are killing it. I don't know if we're gonna hit this stream or not, but we are getting close, man. We are getting close. We need 20 more. 20 more subs and we've hit 6K. They are leaving Tigges in there to help with defense set pieces, especially with Matt's out. And that's an excellent shout, Doug. That is. I was thinking of the fact of just trying to get onto the ball, onto long balls, and trying to kill time out that way. Mullen would be more useful, but there's also, I mean, if Tigges can do any type of job of a hold-up play, which I just don't know if he can. But if he can do any type of hold-up play, he'll be very useful. And yeah, you're absolutely right. Any corner kick we have to defend or set piece we have to defend, Tigges will definitely be useful. Much more useful than Mullen or Makuku would be, for example. Josh, did you see the Nations League shirt I ordered? I have not yet. I will check it out after the stream, my man. I don't see PSG winning the Champions League. I don't want them to either. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys had to pick right now in the chat, let me know. If you had to put money on it, like educated guess, who would you say is the favorites right now to win the Champions League? So right there, this is why Tigges isn't useful. Just because he doesn't have the pace for those long balls. If we're looking for long balls like that, that's where Mullen could have put a little bit more effect. But anyways, Tigges will still be useful, hopefully, if we have to do some set piece defending. Chelsea or Liverpool, Dortmund, Ajax. A lot of Ajax. Damn. Dortmund, not even a question. Liverpool, I'd probably say Liverpool or Bayern. If I had to put money on, I'd probably put money on Bayern. I think Bayern's a better squad than Liverpool. But I think Liverpool is dangerous as well. You never want to overlook them in this competition. United, no. No. United's got a good shot at winning the Europa League. Josh, I want a free Atlanta Braves jersey. Lucky man, lucky man. Nice ball to Brandt. Awful touch. Finds Royce. Really good work from Marco Royce. Finds Marius Wolf playing out at left back. And he's been very good because he gets a cut on his right there. Decent ball over to Jude. Nice little turn from Bellingham. Oh, Jude. Oh, Jude. Excellent. Good stuff. What I would give to see Renier play here. You want to see Renier play? What a hit from Bellingham, man. That would have been a gorgeous goal. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What time are you at? I'm at 48 minutes and 45 seconds. 48 minutes and 50 seconds. Is Dortmund winning? They are winning. They went down to 10 men on the 30th minute and got a penalty a little bit later. And Marco Royce scored it. And they're holding their own right now, down a man. There's going to be a lot of deep defending. And hopefully they somehow grind out this result, man. But Ajax are going to have a ton of the ball creeping up to the 50th minute. And we're all going to get a lot more uncomfortable as this night progresses here, guys. Nice little ball. Ajax have looked a lot different this match than that first one. And I think a lot of it came to the fact that Dortmund did not show up to play. The midfield was non-existent. And Ajax just had fun running us over time and time again. Being in Dortmund this time, just a little bit of respect shown from Ajax, not to just full out attack. Then we picked up a red card, and I just didn't know which way this game was going to go. But Dortmund have been good. And nicely done. Look at Brandt coming back on the defensive side. Everyone check your heart rate. Everyone doing okay? Besides my shoulder, I'm doing okay. Ajax had a good week overall. They did. Nice little corner cut coming up here. Taken short to Blint. Nice ball. And defended well. Goal kick for the boys. My heart rate is at like 70. Ajax was pumped to play at home. BVB was numb. Yeah. A draw today still is a win, but could you imagine seeing us pull out this victory somehow? Nicely done there by Tigges. This is what Tigges has to be good at. Hold up play. Create space for some of his teammates. Didn't do the best job there, but it's gonna be hard to do when you're down a man like this. Jeez, mine is normally like 90 to 110. Mine is going fast. It's gonna be long, man. It's gonna be long. We're only at the 51st minute, and every Dortmund fan in here wants this match to end now. But they have a clear system. It's a 4-4-1 right now, is what it looks like. Royce, when defending, it's a 4-4-1. When attacking, it's kind of like that 4-2-2-1. But yeah, I mean, I'd look to get Tigges off soon. Just because, like I said, there's been two occasions, and it is a give or take, but there's been two occasions where like a long ball could have been useful to have a little bit of speed, like mauling up there. But then, like pointed out, which is a completely fair point, there's a good opportunity that there's gonna be some set pieces where Tigges will be very, very useful. But I don't know, he's been so quiet, and I just don't think he's got what it takes to be effective as the striker role. It's only set piece defending. Royce as well there. Tackled down, but finds Marius Wolf to find Royce again. Stop the match. BVB is just different. City took the lead again. The beautiful yellow wall, man. I'm hoping if I go to a game again, I will try to get tickets in the yellow wall. Just that suffocation feeling. 2-1-1, Josh. That only adds up to 9. We're down a man, Isaiah. Hummel's picked up a red card. Hummel's got a red card in the 30th. So they're pretty much just, they're playing a 4-4-1. They got the four defenders, 4 midfielders, the 2 blocks of 4 with the lone striker being Tigges, which I'm hoping will hopefully be Mullins soon. I fit Royce is always good. Wolf is playing fantastic today, guys. Just by the way, he played at a left wing back when we were in the back 3, and then it quickly went to the back 4, and now he's playing as a left back. And Wolf has been spectacular. Still creating chances. Look at Bellingham. Oh, Brant. Gotta bury that. But yeah, I like Wolf at the left back position too. I think being a righty, it makes it just a little more unorthodox, a little unknown what he's gonna do with the ball. Because he's had a couple good little runs too, and he's showing that he can defend. I can't believe Wolf has a striker. Or can't believe Wolf. I don't know if Wolf was ever a striker. I think he was a right midfielder, right attacking mid type of player. If he was playing at a striker, that they would have just tossed him up there just for shits and gigs. I don't know. Unless I'm missing something. I don't think he was ever like an actual striker. But you're right. He has. I know he's played as a striker in games before, but I don't think that's ever really been his position. Man, Besiktas are just getting run over. That's a good ball, but well done. Prongicic with an excellent block. I think Wolf was a CM at Frankfurt. I thought he played as a wing back at Frankfurt. I'm pretty sure he played as a wing back at Frankfurt. Frankfurt played that 3-5-2 system. But maybe not. Who knows? Wolf played striker at Hanover, I believe, and some other team. It's a good ball. Maybe. I don't remember Wolf even at Hanover, so you could get me there. I'm pretty sure in his Frankfurt days he was like a right wing back, right mid. Josh, you know what month it is? It's Movember. I will not be doing Movember this year though. I don't have it in me to look like I did last year. Turkish teams never make it far in the UEFA Champions League. They do not. I think the last decent run from a Turkish team in a European competition was when Fenerbahce made it to, I think that was 2012 in the Europa League semifinals. They took on Benfica. Benfica won and then lost to Chelsea in the final. Or that was 2013. Nicely done. No, was that 2013? Yeah, it was 2013. Nicely done from Brandt. And Witsel. What a duo you want up front with Marco Reus chucking in behind. Brandt, Witsel, Reus, Port. No. That's not where you want Axel Witsel, man. That is not where you want Axel Witsel. Oh, but thankfully Anthony was offside. Feel for the 2 Canadians on Besiktas. I would have liked for them to go to the Europa League and have some type of competition, but man, they are striking out. They are finishing dead last in this group, 100%, with a very poor showing from Besiktas in the Champions League. I had a different idea in mind for November. JJD TV is not having part of either. When do you post daily? We don't. Oh, why is Paslak warming up? We don't post daily. I'm not sure what. We don't really have a structure. Sort of. You'll get a match preview. That'll usually come out 1 to 2 days before a match watch along, and then you'll get our 5 takeaways after the match. And then if there's any breaking news, we'll usually go live for it. Yeah, we got a very unorthodox schedule. It's hard to explain. That's why, guys, turn on your bell notifications and drop a sub if you like the content. Dropping a sub will help us get to 6,000, and the notifications will let you know. But Wolf is being subbed off right now for Paslak, so that sucks. No offense to my boy Paslak, but Wolf, I thought, had us having a very good game. And Paslak is the only option, really. Who else were we going to put at left back? Paslak was the only real look there. So Marius Wolf injured, which is a huge shame, man. He's become such an important player. Like I said, very similar to Dahoud when Dahoud started picking it up last season. That's a shame, man. That's a shame, because I've been liking Wolf's game. He's been doing a good job at left back, and now Paslak, the only real option. I see someone who said Knauf. Someone said Knauf. Knauf is definitely not an option. Knauf, maybe wing back, but really as a left back, I mean, I don't even trust Paslak there, and I trust him more than anyone else. But yeah, that's a shame. Another man injured in what is a disastrous injury-riddled season. Tigges, draw the foul, my man. Punt it up. That's all right. Yeah, we need some pace, man. We need some pace up front. Because it looks like there's going to be a lot of defending coming up, man. With Paslak back there as well. You're going to need to take Tigges off. What happened if Ajax, Dortmund, and Sporting all finished on 12 points? It's happened before. I think it's only happened one time ever before, but Dortmund were in that group. It was Dortmund, it was Arsenal, and it was Napoli. And then I don't remember who the other side was, but Dortmund, Napoli, and Arsenal all finished 4 wins, 2 losses, while the team in 4th, who I can't remember, finished 0-6. Nicely done from Royce. And Napoli got Europa League. So it went on, I'm assuming, goal differential. Came down to that. So I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, that was the year. No, it wasn't. That wasn't the year Dortmund went to the finals. I think that was the next year. I think it was 2014 Champions League. Dortmund went on to the quarters and lost to Madrid. Good ball, well done. And yeah, Napoli had to go down to the Europa League on 12 points. First team ever to get knocked out of the Champions League on 12 points. But 144 of you guys joining us today for the watch along. Be sure to drop a like, drop a sub, say hello. We're going on towards the 60th minute now. 30 minutes to go. The Dortmund are going to have to defend here, man. And they're down a man. 2 substitutions. Hummel's getting the red card. Gregor Kobel. Hummel's got it with the red card. Hazard got switched in for Pongacic, and Wolf picking up another injury. Got subbed off for Paslak. Sporting will be scoring a lot of goals against Besiktas. Yeah, not ideal. This win or a point, if we can pull it off, is unbelievably important. It could be the difference from Sporting upsetting us or not. My Americans, I have news for you. Isaiah, what is the news? The McRib is back. Well, that is news. Taylor, the McRib is back. I know, he's aware. Where are you from? I'm from Canada, Toxic. Good old Canada. Let me know where you're from, Toxic, or anyone in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from today. Anyone else tuning in from Canada? The Great White North. It snowed today. Pretty annoying to see. Cold, miserable morning. I am from Bosnia. Ireland. Oh, nice. Saw that yesterday. The McRib. Big news, guys. Big news for the Americans out there. I love the US. UK tuning in from Bosnia, playing Ukraine on the 11th. Be a big match. And this Ortega should be useful to win those headers, but did not do so. Kannada is a language. Tuning in from the Netherlands. Tuning in from Russia, I believe. Josh, would Quadrado be an unrealistic for us? Like, signing Juan Quadrado? Yeah. Be unrealistic for a couple reasons. One, his age. I don't know. It feels like a super awkward role. I don't think that Quadrado would look to leave Juve for Dortmund. I don't think we should target Quadrado. We probably, like I said, we won't because of his age. I like Juan Quadrado, but yeah, at his age, no. But defending once again. Booted up field. Quadrado's wishy-washy. Tuning in from the Netherlands as well. Tuning in from Sweden. Another one from Holland. But not an Ajax fan. Alright, which fan are you? If you're not an Ajax fan, are you a PSV fan? Cheering on my boy Mario Götze. Nicely done from Paslak. Sort of nicely done from Paslak. Now he's out of position. Anthony, top of the box. He can take a hit. Blintz on it. Nice ball. Defended well. And now we can relax a little bit. Royce, decent switch. No, it wasn't. AZ, all right. Fair. He lost a couple of studs last year. Both of them went to Ligue 1, I believe, right? Yeah, Stangs went to Nice and Monaco. You still have Ron Villar. I remember Villar. Isn't that like every day in Canada, Josh? No. Let's take a look at this. Nice block there from Axel Witsel. Oh, but he's down injured. Witsel, man, we need you to get up because we have zero options. We have zero other options. Please, Witsel, get up. Josh, you got some more Swedish viewers. Okay. Tuning in from Kenya. Very cool. We got a corner kick coming in here. More defending to do for Dortmund. Nice ball coming in. Defended well again. Back to Blint. Watching in from Virginia. It's going to be a long... No foul. Ref. My gut felt all the pain of the world for a sec. Dangerous foul to give. Yeah, there's some studs on this team that can hit it from distance. Hopefully Koble can set up a nice little wall here. Do some decent defending. Dusan Tadic to take. Tadic is such a technically gifted player. Love watching him on the ball. So good at Southampton. But I'm going to need him to F up here. Tadic, brutal free kick into the wall. Does its job. I'm going to take that as a W. Watching in from Thailand. I love the all the variety of countries you guys are tuning in from, man. All over the world. Thailand, Russia, the States, US. Is the States. A lot of places in the US. Canada, Mexico. Obviously the Netherlands. Beautiful to see, my friends. Beautiful to see. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the watch along today. Enjoying the chat as well. So we're in the 66th minute right now. Dortmund's still down a man, but up a goal. Desperately needing at least a point or more from this match. They are playing their 10 men behind the ball is what they're doing right now. Nice. Oh, holler! And Paslak doing his job. It was offside anyways, but damn, it was a good ball. How are we holding ourselves out? Josh, you forgot me. Who's at 3 a.m. Yeah, big shout out to anyone tuning in from India today, including JJD TV memes, because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. That's a winner right there. That's a winner. All right, you're gonna have to put Clay in a timeout. Probably put Andrea in a timeout. I'm not sure why you said goal. Unless Clay, you got banned. Producer T ain't playing.
Great goals get a second chance.
Links. Producer T is very, he's a hard ass here in the channel, okay? Links, you get banned. Fake goals, timeout, okay? We're reasonable. We're reasonable here on the channel. 5:30 a.m. here. You guys are wild. 5:30 a.m. and you guys are tuning in, looking at my face, watching the team you love. I respect it. Greetings for the Philippines, Dortmund guy. Greetings, my man. What time is it in the Philippines? Let me know. Some of our worst defensive records and somehow doing our job. Yeah, man. 427 in Thailand. My respect, guys. Drop a W in the chat from anyone who's past midnight right now. Especially our friends in Thailand and India. We respect it. This is what Tigges needs to do, man. Hold up play. Release Brandt, who has no pace. This is why Maul needs to come on. 22 minutes, boys. Brandt looks exhausted. Lucas coming in the chat says, come on, Ajax. It's okay. It's okay. Tuning in from Bosnia as well. In Serbia, 10:30 at night. And it's a nice thing about living in North America. My time right now, it's 5:30. So the game started at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Or 4 p.m. I forgot because it's the time change. Most of the Champions League games usually start at 3 p.m. Eastern time, but now it's 4 because of the time change, which is it's nice. I don't have to struggle staying up till 4 in the morning, man. Imagine going to a full BVB stadium in the Champions League final. It'd be nasty, man. Especially if Dortmund were in it. Got a super chat. Is that what that is? Got a super chat. Appreciate the super chat, my man. Didn't have a question connected to it, but if there's something you'd like to ask, feel free to. But that's a nice super chat, my man. Big shout out to you. Always nice to get on the channel. Appreciate the support. As City make it 3-1. Here comes Anthony with the ball. Nicely defended by Pongacic, and Paslak on it. Finds Tigges. Releases. He had a chance to release Paslak. And he actually does. Went out of play, though. All right, Mark, be careful with the goal. Because if you're lying, you're going to be put on a very, very soft timeout. Hi, I'm from Italy. Have you seen before AC Milan? Cheers from Canada to Italy. Have you seen before AC Milan? Have I seen AC Milan, like, play before? I have. There's been very few teams in the big leagues I haven't probably watched. But, I mean, I do like watching AC Milan, having an unbelievable season domestically this year. Pretty catastrophic in the Champions League, only picking up a point from, unfortunately for them, a point out of the first 4. But, yeah, unfortunately, you guys are just going to hopefully crash out in 4th place and go for the Serie A, for the Scudetto. Tuning in from Greece. Very nice, very nice. Who's your Greek team, my man? Are you an Olympiacos supporter? Or do you got another side that you're going for? My fellow Canadian, Derek Cornelius, is playing for Panathinaikos right now, so I'm keeping an eye on them. JJD TV fan says, love the podcast. Yeah, anyone who hasn't checked out our podcast yet, it's linked in the chat. Tuned in with, it's a deep ball. No. He's holding his private. Crap. 20 minutes to go. Clearly holding his junk. I think Prongacic's head got on it, or Kanji's did. There's a good ball coming in. I can't tell who got that head. Anthony with a good ball. Who did it hit off of? It was Prongacic. So it wouldn't have been offside, and Tadic slams into the post. Brian says, cry. I might. Carlos comes in. I don't know why y'all think Dortmund is anything. Well, we were down a man since the 30th, so shut the f up. The ref didn't piss away our match, we would have been much better. But regardless, it's still 1-1. If we can somehow hold on to this, man. If somehow hold on to this, we can be okay. But I was just kidding. I didn't mean you to shut the F up. I did a little bit, but it's just me, you know. whatever. One more, baby. Yeah, I'm a little nervous now. It'd have been nicer to if we were going to concede towards the end. But you tweaking. I'm always tweaking. Ajax have got momentum now. They're up a man. This is going to be a long 15 plus minutes for our boys here. Why is Mullen not starting? Because honestly, Mullen has not been playing well whatsoever. Mullen has been quite poor. But that's a good ball defending by Witsel there. Cleared out from Davy Klaassen. How old are you, dude? I am 25. Do I look it? Is that believable? I look drastically different if I have a beard versus not having a beard. Penalty goal is not convincing. We were still down a man from the 30th. We were playing... I thought Dortmund had a decent start until the red card, where obviously the entire complexion of the match changes. And we got a lucky penalty. And then we've been defending the entirety of the time. But now Ajax has found a way through. And now I am very nervous. Especially from that lad, Anthony. That left foot of his makes me very nervous. Deep ball. Oh! Tries the acrobatic. Did not come off. Whew. I'd say you look 23. I'll take that somewhat with a compliment. Good opportunity there, man. It is good when you're nervous. Josh, BBB, or Ajax? I'm saying 1-1, man. That was my prediction. Tigges is coming off now. Mullen is coming on. Mullen for Tigges, so a straight swap up front. And Knauf is coming on as well. Our boy Knauf coming on for Marco Reus. My hat is riding down. BVB never draws. Nah. And there's the speed. This is why Mullen needed to come on. Daniel Mullen does well. But good hands from the keep. Good hands for the keep. Are you doing a watch along versus Leipzig? I am. Look at Jude. Yeah, pace would have been nice to have a little bit earlier as well. And we just brought on two players with a good chunk of pace. Go away from the goal. In hindsight, Renier would have had a bigger impact than Tigges. Yeah. Yeah, man, I agree. The nice thing about Tigges is the fact that he is a different type of striker, man. He's got that aerial presence. He's got okay hold up play, but again, this wasn't a match where you're ever going to see him having a very successful match, and especially going down a man. But look at Jude, man. Just killing it. But if we can get away with a point, I think both Ajax and Dortmund would probably be happy, because it would pretty much guarantee Ajax will probably top the group. And for Dortmund, hopefully guarantees that we have a good shot at second here. Y'all might win. I just don't think Ajax will push forward. Carlos, it's a fair debate, because a draw, like I said, a draw for Ajax is not the worst result. The fact that they were up a man for the majority of the game, they may feel like they should go on and win it, which is fair. But let's be honest. A draw from this match is going to pretty much guarantee Ajax topping the group. And honestly, a draw from this match would really help Dortmund going a long way to getting second. So a draw, it could be a good result for both. If we lose, I would be pretty bummed. Which, I mean, we've been down from the 30th. It is what it is, but let's just hope, man. Let's just hope. That's a fair point, Carlos. I agree. Yellow card coming up. Stop pushing that energy out. No draw. Ajax supporters, would you be happy with the draw? Yes or no? Like I said, a draw would pretty much guarantee topping the group. Canal picked up a yellow there, which is a little harsh. And it leads to a very dangerous free kick coming in. No draw. If you guys are just tuning in, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub as well. We're getting close to 6K, guys. We got some Ajax supporters saying that a draw is not good enough. I would only want to win. I would prefer a win, but would take a draw. No, because I betted on a 2-1 win. Yeah, if you put any money on it, it makes sense, man. It makes sense. But Tadic standing over a very dangerous set piece. Got some big bodies in this box. Oh. Good ball. A draw suits both. A draw would suit both. That was a really good free kick. That was in a dangerous opportunity. Looks like Martinez just got the head on it. Just flipped it over. Decent hit. Why wouldn't you be happy with 10 points? Yeah, I mean, a draw, like I said, it's a good result for both. But the fact that we were down 10 men since the 30th, if we walk away with a point here, man, I'm happy. We do have one more substitution, I believe. There comes Mullen, a little bit of pace. So where you want him? Bellingham. Who do we have on? We had Paslak come on. We had Pongacic come on. Mullen and Knauf. And that's it, I believe. So yeah, we do have one more sub available to us. So I'm assuming it'd be Renier, maybe Zagadou. Especially getting the fact that we're in the last 10 guys and we're still down a man. I get money if Dortmund wins. That'll be tough, my man. That'll be tough. We are down. Honestly, after this match, it's all up to Dortmund because you guys have to win against Sporting for sure. If you pick up a point against Ajax and we win against Besiktas, even if we lose against Sporting because we already beat them, we're still looking very likely to qualify. That's why this point is so important. Because if we lose to Sporting, it makes it honestly a lot more difficult, especially after them running over Besiktas today. I get 50 cents if Ajax wins. Big spender here on the channel. I like it. I'm ready for Mexico versus US, Mexico versus Canada. Go Canada. Oh, I'm excited for that. I'm nervous for the Costa Rica match. Canada needs to win that one. If we get anything against Mexico, I'll be excited, but no, winner of this group gets an easier path to the Champions League. That is not always proven, guys. That is not always proven. For example, Dortmund could get second in this group and get Salzburg if they top their group. Or Dortmund could finish first in this group and get PSG. That is not always the case. Usually, I agree. Usually, topping the group is better. There's no denying that. You have a better chance. But that's not guaranteed, and that's the perfect example. Salzburg's got a real opportunity of topping the group of life, and Dortmund could, if we get second, match up against them, where Ajax could match up against one of PSG or City. So there is that debate, man. There is that debate. But it could go the other direction as well. I totally get your point. Dortmund can't attack, I swear. We have been down since the 30th. So the attacking has come in very, very far waves. What's that t-shirt, dude? This one? It's the Dortmund kit. It's too cold up there to beat Canada. I'd be happy with it. I'd be pumped. If Canada and Mexico want to agree on a draw, I'm happy with that 100%. If Canada could pick up a win against Costa Rica and a draw against Mexico, that's massive. Ball over to Anthony. Fuck's sakes. Ugh. Well, the ref can F himself. We're down to 10 men since the 30th minute, man. Nothing, I mean, there's nothing Dortmund can do. It's a really good ball from Anthony and a beautiful header from Sebastian Haller. But, like, you can't even be mad at Dortmund, man. This is a good fight. You're down since the 30th minute. There's nothing you can really do. It's the ref's fault. You want to give a pathetic red card like that? It's going to happen. Especially after Ajax just ran us over 4-0. Let them play the ref screwed us. Dortmund is playing 10 men. Alright, put Brian in a timeout. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. But it is what it is. Did anyone out here expect that we were going to win after being down? It was, remember, it was 0-0 at the time when we were down to the red. But whatever. You got a rigged pen though. that was a penalty. That was more of a penalty than that was a red card, and that gave us a goal and made us have to play down a man for 60+ minutes. British Empire, man, I'm so done. You don't need this, guys. If you're a Dortmund fan, you don't need to say you're done. We were down since the 30th minute. You can't get mad at the squad. It's not their fault. Ajax is a very good squad. And if they played down for 60 minutes, we probably would have beat them. But we're the ones that were down. You can't be mad at the squad and say that you're done with the team. This is not on them. This is one terrible officiating call that dictated the way that this match was going to go. We did get a lucky penalty. I mean, was it a little soft? Maybe. But there was arguments that it could have been a pen, and the fact that we were down to 10 men, I think the ref was like, all right, well, there you go. The even up call. And then after that, just Ajax is going to have so much more of the ball. I think the possession is like 65%. Ajax is very good on the ball. And they are going to take this out. So, I don't know. It is what it is. It was 0-0 at the time. We were down to 10 men. No reason to think that we were going to win. We'd be lucky to get a draw. We got a lucky pen to put us up. But, man, it's nothing to shake your head about. We just have to do business against Sporting. Yeah, and we're in a fine position. We're 2-0-2. I think that's what Sporting might be as well. But it is disappointing. Who Dortmund playing in the Bundesliga? They're playing in the Bundesliga Leipzig. And we'll hope that that Dortmund will bounce back. But there is still a little bit of time. I'd maybe toss on Renier late. Take off Witzel. And that's offside. But you cannot discredit them. Discredit who? Carlos? Ajax or Dortmund? Because I agree with both. You can't discredit Ajax for getting the business done, getting the goals that they needed when they took advantage of the 10 men. And on top of that, you can't discredit Dortmund because this is a fine fight, man. It wasn't never going to be easy. It wasn't going to be easy 11v11. Proud, but also in massive pain. Yeah. I mean, I proud, sort of, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to say proud. I'd be proud if they picked up a point. I think this is just, I'm disappointed with the ref and disappointed at the result. But I don't blame Dortmund. Don't blame Rosa or the squad. Blame the ref. Yep, I agree with that. My favorite team in the Eredivisie is now PSV. Following the boy Mario Götze. 88 minutes. And Ajax seems to just be chilling now, seeing out this affair. Nice ball. Daley Blind. And defended well to find Thomas Meunier. Blame your injuries. I still wouldn't even say that, man. I'm pretty sure, there's no way to ever know, but I'm pretty sure if we had a 11v11 match for this game, it could have probably ended in a draw. I think both would have been happy with that, but Ajax is a solid squad, and they're going to take advantage when they get to play up a man for 60 minutes, and they did. I'm a proud Bayern fan. No. Dortmund are good, but our attacks are not so good. Are you referring just to in general, or? So now playing the B team today just added a lot of pressure. What are you talking about? I get 1,300 euros. I'm not sure what you're asking. I'm not sure what you're saying. So now playing the B team today just added a bunch of pressure for the next stages. Is it worth it? Who played a B team today? Are you saying Dortmund played a B team? Okay. Yeah, Dortmund did not play a B team today. If you're looking at their lineup, you'd be like, huh, why was this? Now that's injuries. I mean, you could argue it looks like a B team, but it's not. Dortmund didn't choose, hey, let's keep out Holland and the boys and let's play this team. Definitely not a B team. Johan Cruyff is tuned in. Ajax is my favorite team. Well, Ajax has been peeing me off for the better part of a week. But there's 3 additional minutes and Dortmund has not touched the ball in the last few. But yeah, no, this I guess it's I guess it looks like Dortmund's B team, but it's not. This is the best team that Dortmund could have put out. Arguably, you could have put on Malen, but that was about it. 2 minutes to go. We're actually so bad, it's funny how we can't beat Ajax. We were down a man since the 30th minute. Where did anyone think that we were going to win this game once we hit the red card? I'm curious. Look, right now it's sort of annoying watching Ajax play at the ball, but Ajax is a good squad and they ran us over 4-0. That's embarrassing. But Dortmund responded at the weekend. This is annoying because the result was decided from the red card. Okay, that's as easy as it is. Now Ajax are honestly just having fun. And JJD TV, why are you jealous? Angry is more the word. This is BS. Red card for nothing. Yeah, I could like this game to end. And Ajax are doing such a good job to hold on to the ball, man. There's nothing there. Nothing there for Dortmund to do. They cannot even get the ball. In the first game, we won 1-0 and played with 11 players. Yeah, I'm not trying to discredit Ajax, especially not in the 4-0 win. You guys we were lucky to lose 4-0. The game could have been worse. I'm not putting anything on Ajax playing bad. I'm not putting on anything of Dortmund playing bad. This specific game, the red card bugged me because the red card bugged me because I just thought it made the match just, unfair. I thought it was a poor... And a lot of you, the Ajax supporters were saying the same thing. The Ajax supporters said it wasn't a red card. But that's 3. That's game. And yeah. Pain. We'll give Ajax credit, man. They ran us over 4-0 the first one. They took advantage of the fact that we were down a man for 60. They looked very good in the second half. I thought their first half was a little iffy. But all in all, the ref was the MVP. that red card changed the complexion of the match. I don't think it was a fair red, but it's 3-1. It's the game. It is what it is. But I appreciate everyone tuning in for the watch along. I think I'm going to try to get off as quick as I can because I'm just frankly annoyed. We're at 99 likes though, so if someone wants to just, top that up for 100, I feel like that's a fair ask. But yeah, man, the chat has been great today. Everyone from Ajax as well, except for Brian. I'm just kidding. Brian, I appreciate you. I like when people poke me enough to want to cry. That's what I needed today. But no, I kid around. I appreciate everyone tuning in, whether you were an Ajax fan, whether you're a Dortmund fan, whether you were a neutral. It was a really fun watch along, guys. I appreciate everyone. We give a congratulations to Ajax, man, because I mean, this game was hard, but the deserved winners. When we're down a man, they get to take advantage. They did exactly that. They're top in the group. Dortmund got a lot of work to do still to top our group, or to qualify at least. So yeah, it is what it is. I appreciate everyone for all the support you guys have showed. You made it a very fun watch along as well. Congratulations to Ajax once again. The ref, up yours. And yeah, we'll call it at that. Appreciate it, guys. If you haven't done so yet, be sure to drop a like. You guys crush it. We're well over 100, but we're very close to 6,000. We're at 599. So, just if you want to drop a sub, please do so. And we'll see you guys next time. Cheers, friends.